All right, now the most important part about taking the weight off, how we put it back on. I got 36 ounces of water here. I have some liquid IV. Of course, I wish we could do a real IV, but that's not an option. This liquid IV has some electrolytes and a little sugar. 1 per 16 ounces. I'm going to put 2 of these in the water, shake it up. I'm going to take about an hour and drink that before I have any food. So I'm just chilling now, drinking my water, taking my time. You don't want to guzzle it. You don't want to rush. When it comes to rehydrating, I took that weight off slowly. I'm going to put it back on slowly. So I woke up this morning when I stepped on the scale before I took a piss. I was 158 and a half. When I weighed myself, I was 146. So I lost 12 and a half pounds over the course of 9 hours. All right, that's a little intense. But I'm going to train again 36 hours from now, Friday morning. So I have a 36-hour rehydration re-up window, which would have been the same as if I weighed in tomorrow at 10 and then fought at 7 p.m. on Friday. And I probably would have went to sleep a little bit heavier, depending where the fight is. But that was a pretty intense go-round from 158 and a half to 146. 12 and a half pounds in 9 hours. It was definitely tough, really challenging. Now time to rehydrate and then see how I perform in training Friday morning. Oh yeah, Manimal Training Camp, re-upped. I finished 1 bottle with my electrolytes. It took me about 35 minutes. Now I'm going to eat a pear, sorry. All right, then I'll probably wait about an hour, and then I'll start eating some real food. I want to take my time with this so that my body can hold on to the weight and I don't throw up. Oh yeah, Manimal Training Camp, so time to re-up. So I spent the last 2.5 hours. I've had listen, it doesn't matter that it's core water. It just happened to be what was on sale in the store. So I had about 5 pounds of water, okay? Then I'm going to take the supplements I like here, my InnoSlim, my Astrogen. I'm taking some kidney support still because that weight cut's tough on the kidneys. Joint mobility. This is my last curcumin pill. I'm going to have to go re-up and get more of that tomorrow. It's really good for recovery. Some Himalayan pink sea salt. I put about 2 teaspoons on my steak. This is a little over 8 ounces of ribeye. And then I wanted some carbs so I could replenish all those glycogen stores I lost. I went to one of my favorite places, La Villa in Brooklyn. I happened to be home, so fuck it. My body's going to utilize these carbs really well. Plus, like you saw in the video before, carbs are going to help me retain water. And since I depleted my body so thoroughly of all that water when I do the rehydration process, I do want to add some complex carbs back. If I was away and if I was fighting, definitely on Friday, instead of just, doing a trial run of it, I probably would have some rice or oatmeal, a different type of carb, maybe potatoes. But I'm at home. La Villa is the bomb. I figured this will fit right in. I'm still, even for a normal diet, I need another 300 or 400 calories just to make 2,000 calories today. So I'd like to go a little over that. We'll see what else I want to put in later. I'll take a look at what my nutrients look like, and I'll see how I feel and see what my body craves. But so far I've had about 5 pounds of water. This is about 8.5 ounces of steak. Pizza, probably about 1.5 slices here. So when I weigh it, it only comes out to about 8 ounces. Right? So it's not a huge slice, but remember, 8 ounces, that means there's 6 ounces of bread in there. So that 6 ounces of bread is going to retain triple that. So 6 ounces, that's going to be like 1.5 pounds that's going to put on me. All right, so keep that in mind if you put a carb like bread back in for a weight cut. Like I said, this is something because I'm in Brooklyn, and it's going to be fine. This will help me re-up. So this is what I'm going to have for dinner, and I'll see what I want to have a little later for a snack. Like I said, I finished my weight cut at about 4, so that means that's about 2 hours and 45 minutes. And in that time, all I've had was 1 pear, and I had almost 5 pounds of water in that time. I also put the salt on this, so I'll retain a little water from that as well. Oh yeah, Manimal Training Camp. Just wrapping up a day of eating. So when I got back, I had some pizza, a steak. I'm going to have a thing of balanced breaks. Those are really good. Going to do a scoop of nectar in another pound of water before I go to sleep. And I had 2 pieces of Sanders salted dark chocolate. I'm trying to get my salt intake there so I'll retain the water. Remember, most of what I did today was a water cut. So I'm primarily concerned with putting back mostly water. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention I had about 16 ounces of iced coffee. I didn't get to have any during the day really, so tried to make it up at night. I'm going to weigh myself before I go to bed, see what I put on. Oh, it's pretty good. 155 and a half. So it looks like I put on, was it about 9.5 pounds. All right, that's pretty good. I'd say I drank about 6 pounds of water, not quite a gallon, but about 6 pounds of water. With the nectar, probably another pound. So was that 7 pounds of water, another 2.5 pounds of food? That's pretty good. By Friday morning, I'd like to be what I was training at, 160 to 161. Okay, and then we'll see how I feel in training. I'm going to do my re-up tomorrow as well and go through all the food I eat tomorrow and the water I drink. And yeah, it feels good to get through that process, guys.